Oh, what is up everyone? This is OJ over here from PlayerEssence and welcome to another PE news video. Today we're going to be talking about Reggie Fils-Aime's words in a recent interview with A List Daily. So here's what he had to say about the Nintendo NX and not repeating the same mistakes that the Wii U went through. Quotations: one of the things that we have to do better when we launch the NX, we have to do a better job communicating the positioning for the product. We have to do a better job helping people to understand its uniqueness and what that means for the game playing experience. We have to do a better job from a software planning standpoint to have the continuous beat of great new games that are motivating more and more people to pick up the hardware and more people to pick up the software. Those are the critical lessons. And as I verbalize them, they're really traditional lessons within the industry. You have to make sure people understand the concept. You have to make sure you've got a great library of games. When you do that, you tend to do well. So I have to 100% agree with Mr. Fils-Aime here. They definitely, or Fils-Aime, I think it's Fils-Aime, Fils-Aime, one of those two. Nintendo definitely has to do a better job of making sure that they have the software that's continuous after launch. Nintendo just banked on the Wii U being very popular from the very beginning because of the Wii name. They did not plan their software well, nor did they even provide enticing software from a first-party standpoint for core gamers to really get knee-deep into, to have a lot of depth and strategy. They provided a 2D Mario game and a platformer with a bunch of older third-party ports. Not the worst launch Nintendo has had for one of their systems, but definitely not ideal considering all the different competition that's out there. And then after that, things just kind of went downhill. They didn't have another first-party release all the way until March, where they had, I think, Lego City Undercover, and they also had Monster Hunter, which was exclusive 3DS Wii U. But those necessarily aren't ideal either. People are looking for more of those big hit Nintendo games like a Metroid, like a Zelda, something like that, and those really didn't come until later in 2013 and then all at 2014. Then by 2015 they had already pulled off the gas pedal and really was just releasing the last couple things that they were working on before killing off the system. So I do think that Nintendo is going to learn that lesson for sure. There's going to be tons of games on the Nintendo NX. They're losing out on way too much money considering that third-party developers aren't making anything for the Wii U, and they need to start making games for this Nintendo NX, and they needed to make sure that the Nintendo NX launches with a great lineup of games and continues to have good games. I really do think the key to success as far as the marketing standpoint, because you saw him touch on that, and that's also going to be a big thing too. You have to make sure that you let people know exactly what this product is going to do, how it's going to be different from the competition, what it offers, but also that concept of what you offer has to be a great or a better concept than what's already out there if it's unique and you want people to really latch on. The Wii was something unique. It was something that's an intrinsic idea. It kind of came from other stuff before, but it was really something different that you hadn't seen before. This TV-shaped remote with motion controls, it was something that you did not see other companies doing. The Wii U gamepad was not the same situation. The Wii U gamepad, in my opinion, was a little bit copied from the competition. Nintendo saw tablets, they saw smartphones, and said, hey, we can try to do that. And in many regards, it was actually worse than what the competitors were doing from a functionality standpoint. And we saw Shigeru Miyamoto even admit that when he said that the Wii U kind of failed because lots of other tablets and stuff came out and started adding functionality while ours was left behind. So that's one thing Nintendo really needs to make sure that they nail down. If you're going to do something different, if you're going to do something, at least play off a different idea, you need to make sure that you at least offer what the competition is offering from a functionality, from a feature standpoint, and it needs to be a bit better looking. You have to put into consideration how it looks, because when you see an iPad, it looks very sleek, very new, very nice, but when you see a Wii U gamepad, it looks very bulky, does not look very sleek at all. So that's one thing that you have to consider when you're trying to market to casuals or when you're trying to put these type of things into there. It needs to make sure that it's up to par with the competition, otherwise you're going to have a world of trouble like the Wii U had. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did like it. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and subscribe to PlayerEssence for more news, reviews, trailers, tips and tricks, everything in gaming. Also make sure you check out the description below. There you'll have links over to our Facebook, Twitter and Twitch page. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on each of our social networks, as I'll be having exclusive contests and giveaways just on there. And make sure you follow us on Twitch, because I'll only be streaming to Twitch because Sony has put a BS copyright claim on my channel, so live streaming is disabled for at least another 8 or 9 days till I get this resolved legally. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you for the next video. Peace.